Alright guys, let's dive into some numbers. The official report just dropped the bombshell that in 2023, both the production and sales of cars in China soared past 30 million, hitting a historic high. By contrast, the US market clocked in at 15.71 million, the EU at 10.5 million, and Japan at 4.7 million in the same year. This not only makes China the heavyweight champion of the global car market, but also turns it into a battleground of car makers. Now, we don't do industrial policies, trade dynamics, or the clash between countries. We like to put the spotlight on the electric vehicles and unpack the products that change consumers' habits in the world's biggest car market. I'm Jack. This is where to go. First-hand EV report from China. Now brace yourselves for a deep dive into one of China's best-selling, hottest EV brand, Li Auto. In 2023, their trio of SUVs rolled out over 300,000 with a starting price over $42,000 and a gross profit at $10,605, surpassing Tesla's $9,950. It is such a milestone, since 5 years ago, selling over $28,000 for a Chinese brand was already hard enough with the BBA ruling the upscale market. But Li Auto strolled in and managed to plant its flag as the first Chinese brand on home turf. But they bring controversy in spades. They go all out to produce extended range vehicles, which was considered a sly move in the electric revolution. They equip their cars with various entertainment gadgets that wows the audience, but get accused for relying so much more on marketing than R&D. But we're not here to badmouth. We're peeling back the layers that sets it apart from the others, and to find out why the old guards got hit so badly by the newcomer. Now let's talk about the looks of the Li Auto L8 right here. The mid-size SUV aimed at families, keeping things down to earth with just seamless LED strip up front, giving it a dash of identity. We Chinese call it square and stable. The overall design from Li Auto's flagship L9 to L6 coming soon gets some flack online. Critics call it nesting dolls. Not the most flattering term, but for car makers, it's a smart move, slicing down the cost and padding those profit margins. Shifting to the interior, this is where Li Auto, the rising star, outshines the old gas guzzlers. Feast your eyes on the dual 15.7-inch LCD screens up front. A massive HUD replacing the conventional dashboard to show those key driving info. The steering wheel is not just for turning. It's got a mini LED touchscreen for driving features. Right in front of the center console is a wireless charging panel, juicing up 2 phones at once. You can even select adapters tailored for different phone models. Underneath the panel hides a nifty storage space, perfect for stashing stuff like latest bag or pair of killer heels. Other than that, both the front doors and the armrests roll out massive storage real estate, a must-have for a family SUV. To be honest, the overall design doesn't scream marvelous, flat actually. But look at the market. Li Auto is not alone. Now, another must-haves for a family SUV is space and comfortability. On L8, a 6-seater beauty, you get roomy, cushy seats. The second row, where independent seats do the tango without stepping on each other's toes. And a center aisle for the third row VIPs to slide in and out. This 222 setup isn't new, but Li Auto's taking it up a notch. In the past, 3 rowers followed a 232 or 223 layout. Going all in with a 6-seater might seem unconventional, but it truly brings up the experience and follows the concept. Everyone counts. Oh, that love extends to seat features. You see, the front 4 gets heating, ventilation, and massage. All comes without charges. Even the less visited third row gets a touch of warmth. This wasn't heard of in the days of those gas guzzlers. Usually, these perks came with a hefty price tag. Chinese new car makers completely changed the situation. Surprises keeps coming. On L9, they got a fridge with both cooling and heating functions. The Max model even gets a screen in the back just for entertainment. dialing up the bliss for backseat cruisers.
These luxurious touches, big screen, the rich seat setup, and the mini bar, though being laughingly called the new Big Three, are rapidly popularized in every Chinese EV.
Now, if you think these are just fancy tricks, let's talk about air suspension, a feature that usually got nod for high-end models. Teaming up with CDC, L8 gets to offer all these driving modes and height adjustments. The Chinese domestic supplier Konghui Technology has taken the crown in the industry by their business with Li Auto. By the meantime, it is challenging the stronghold of German bigwigs like Wabco and Continental. But those price and perks, they're not the real game changer behind the surge of Chinese EV. Fuel makers could do that just as good by trimming said profit. No, it's the intelligent cabin. That TV we mentioned earlier, it's the maestro in the intelligent orchestra. On this vast screen, you are the commander, tweaking and toggling every function of this car. With this screen, you get navigation with traffic light countdown. Addresses transfer from your phone. Safe to say, this is genuinely a tablet. Any tweak that shifts your driving vibe is a finger dance away on this screen. You can even craft a symphony of settings of functions to an auto command, triggered by a nod or word, just like Apple's shortcut commands. Li Auto calls it the Taskmaster. With this, your move gets smooth and natural. And if you're still playing hard to impress, voice control is your shortcut. All 6 seats, yep, they're all ears. They respond to your whims, handle a stream of complex operations without any wake-up word.
理想同学，打开车窗，打开空调，打开座椅加热，打开天幕。
全都搞定了。
Remember that Taskmaster? You can voice control it and create a new command.
理想同学，
到，
当气温低于10度的时候，打开座椅加热。
为你生成了低温调节座椅加热的任务。
Touch? That's so last season. With TOF tech and the right gestures, a few words from you can make magic happen.
打开这个。
好，
Now, fuel cars or EV of fuel brand may claim they have voice control, but precision, that's where they stumble. With the rise of models like ChatGPT, Chinese brands are slinging large AI models into their cars, and they're doing it fast. Here, you're not just conversing, you're pulling off dialogues and doodles with your car nearly at GPT or MJ level.
理想同学，
在，
画一个穿和服的伊隆马斯克。
收到，正在准备绘图，稍等哦。
Though let's be real, they might be cooperating with others or borrowing code from the open source vault. And we're not just talking smarts confined to the cockpit. Guys, let me show you the Autopilot. Like Tesla, flick that lever on the right side of the steering wheel and the driving assistant is on. This baby's got high speed NOA. With just 2 flicks and you're into automatic following, overtaking, and breezing through toll gates. In street areas where high-speed NOA goes offline, you still got LCC and auto lane change. Just flick the lever whenever you need. On the Max models, Li Auto's already pushing street NOA nationwide, bringing the magic of automatic following, lane changing, and turning to the urban jungle. This is a battleground for Chinese EV crews, who would flaunt their NOA zones like badges of honor. Meanwhile, the gas guzzlers, they're stuck with not-so-friendly LCC and ACC, even on top-tier rides. Tesla's FSD Beta, claiming to be the strongest autonomous chops, is just playing safe in the US market. But here in China, you're getting almost all the autonomous bells and whistles from these EV brands. And it's making the old-school gas riders look a bit dated. New forces and old forces. Car makers were nominally divided like that in China. Li Auto, Neil, Xiaopeng, the newcomers. Each was founded by an internet entrepreneur who was also a disciple of Steve Jobs and Musk. Silicon Valley startup gospel preaches PMF, product market fit, and Li Auto's going viral is definitely PMF in action. Just like iPhone, Musk and his believers are scripting a rewrite in the car industry. And the old gas brand in China? They're staring at their Nokia moment. This is where to go. First-hand EV report from China. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.